Here's LeBron James postgame talking about his big fourth quarter.
I know we've kind of heard this, what it feels like to be in the zone, in our sport, and that's just a feeling when you feel like everything that you put up is going in, and for me, I just kept it consistent. I wasn't taking ill-advised shots. I stayed in the course of the offense when I was able to get the switches. It's just a zone that you just can't really describe it. You wish you could stay in it forever, but obviously it checks out, as the game ends. But during it, you don't feel anything. You just have a superpower, I feel.
Yeah, it's called getting blue. I did a story on this at ESPN back in the mid-'90s and talked to people who talked about athletes when they get in the zone, and they call it getting blue, where you don't know how you got in, how long you can stay, and why you got out of it. But you have these moments where you're getting blue. You're in the zone. And LeBron was that last night. I don't know if he can be really happy that he needed to do that and hit all those threes in the fourth quarter. I mean, it's nice you came back from 21 down. How did you get 21 down? Because you can't rely on LeBron hitting 5 threes in a fourth quarter. At least you shouldn't. And you got 6 more weeks where you're trying to figure out the roster here. But the Lakers pick up the win, rallying from 21 down. And here we go with the Clippers again. I know it's one game. I've already read people on social media. It's only one game. I know. But every time we get ready to christen the Clippers, like, maybe, this is the year. And, I was critical of them when I said Russell Westbrook should not be starting. He should be coming off the bench. Coming off the bench, they're a better team. Harden wants to play for that next contract. Kawhi, who knows? I mean, Kawhi is Kawhi. But you're still, Paul George, like, they have the nucleus here. Like, that's a dangerous 7-game series team where you go, boy, if they get it right, 4 games, they could knock anybody out. It's just, can they get it right? And there is, can there be consistency there? Yes, Marvin.
We should blame Chris Mannix for this because he was talking them up something crazy yesterday. He said Kawhi should be an MVP candidate.
I know.
They played great the first 3 quarters.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. We watched it yesterday unfold. Mannix, it was the kiss of death. As soon as Mannix signed off on him, I go, oh, that's not good. It never works out for Mannix.
Hurt their odds.
Yes, it never, ever. You go, man, remember Mannix said that? It's like, as soon as he said it, we're like, oh, they're doomed. Yeah, Paul.
It feels sometimes like the Clippers play bigger nationally than they might locally, because I think they're one of those stories, not exactly like the Cubs or the Detroit Lions, but they've been such a frustrated franchise since birth. What have they made? 1 Western Conference Finals?
Yeah, but I don't think we root for them like we do the Lions or the Cubs.
No, I would say, but they're kind of that next tier for me. I think it'd be a great story to see the Clippers.
Yeah, but I don't think that James Harden is a rootable guy.
No, not the
Kawhi.
I think their franchise history is rootable for, not necessarily the roster.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but I don't find that team. Maybe Paul George is rootable. Broke his leg and came from Oklahoma City to the Clippers, but. I don't know if you go, boy, I love that underdog story. Yes, Marv.
And if you're someone of a certain age, say if you're 24, the Clippers have always been pretty good. Now, I'm almost 40. The Clippers were awful. I didn't even know LA had a second sports team until I was maybe 11. And so if you're 20, you're like, all right, they're good, but they can never get over the hump. They always lose 3-1 leads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if they're lovable losers. Like, the Lions just got good yesterday.
Yeah, I think the Clippers have always lingered. Sometimes lingering in a positive way, sometimes lingering like, what are you still doing here? This feels like this is a team, though, that can be one of the best teams in the West. I just still trying to figure out the landscape here. Like, are the Timberwolves going to be there at the end? Are they real? Denver's going to be there. Denver will be there. But who else is going to be able to go toe-to-toe in the West?